Hey guys, welcome to Traditional Bow Hunting Wilderness Podcast. This is Jason Samkovic. Today I'm going to climb this tree here behind me. I'm going to show you how to get around branches with your system, with your lineman belt, and then with your harness line here. I'm also going to show you a few things that I've done with mine. I've been experimenting with this. I did a video on this harness a couple months ago, and I've been using it a lot, experimenting with it, and I've got some things that I've done here that makes it a little bit better, because as many of you guys know, I'm running a rope without a carabiner on it. I'm just using a bowline knot to set me up there, and then I have a saddle adjustment set up right here so that I can use this as a saddle mode as well, that I talked about in detail in that video. But what I did is I put a piece of tape right here on this. That is about the distance. Somewhere within a couple inches of this tape is where I want to be with my knot against the tree to give me my flexibility on there. So I have that set up to do that. But a few other things I've done. Now when I get to the tree and I stand here and I look at the tree like this, there's branches up there that I'm going to have to go around. If I'm sweating, sorry, it's like 92 degrees here right now, so it's pretty brutal hot. But we're going to go up this. But first thing I want to do is, once I look at this tree and I realize I got to go around branches, is I want to set my line here so I have a distance that I'm going to be able to get me around those branches with this being used as a second line. So I come in here like this, and I'm going to take this, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a bowline in it right here like this, and set this knot in here. So I got a knot set now, a bowline knot set for that distance, which is going to give me that much slack right there to be able to move up and down around branches. And all I have to do now is grab this rope and pull it right around. It's already set in there. I have that loop, that bowline set right in there, already set and pre-ready, so that all I have to do is throw it around a tree like this, grab it, lock it in, and I'm set, and then I can disconnect and reconnect my lineman belt. That's the advantage of me being able to do that. So that is my secondary line for branches. So now that I have that set, I have my lineman belt ready. I grab my first stick here. So I take this stick, I'm going to put this on here. When I set my sticks, I want my first stick to be as high as I possibly can. I have this aider on here, which I can use. So I want this stick up here about as high as I can reach, like this. Get it right up on there. Set it. And lock her in. That one is now set right there. So I got my first one. Okay, so stick is set. Now I want to be facing off the tree this way. I use 3 sticks. Knowing I want to go this way, that means that whatever this stick is, I set my third stick will be the same way. So I want to step in from this side. So I'm automatically moving that one there on this stick, because I know that my top stick will be exactly the same. If you're using 4 sticks, your top stick will be opposite step layout. For me, since I'm using 3, it's exactly the same as what my bottom one is. So I have that set right there. I take my next stick here, and I get the strap set like this so I can get access to it. Set it right here where I can pull it up. Hook it right on there. Take my next one right here. Get this set where I can pull it up from this side. And set that right up on there. So it wedges in like that, so that stick is set. Pull my harness up so I'm not pulling my pants down when I'm going. There we go. Set. Locked in good. Stand goes on my back. Now, as I get ready to climb in here, first step goes right into here, and up I go. Step 1. And then right here, I'm hooking on that lineman belt. Some of you guys are going to give me crap for not hooking it with the first step, but, you know, I mean, if I fall from here, I'm not really worried. Get over it. This is how I do it. So now I'm hooked in and locked and safe. Okay, so now I take my first stick that I have right here. I'm going to move up with me as I go, sliding my lineman belt. Once I get to here, I have my judgment height. How do I get in there? Hold on. There we go. But I have my height judgment of where I want that third stick. I like it to be about that far off my knee is about where I like to go. So I take this, set it on there, run it around, lock in, and snug her up. Like so. There's that stick set, done. Going the opposite way now for my sets, so that is set on there just like that. Then I grab my next stick, and I bring it up with me. Now here's where we're going to get into some tricky stuff with the branches. So as you see, I'm bringing my lineman belt up with me. I can keep going and get around that one. But now in a second here, I'm going to get to a point where I cannot go any higher with these branches that are going to be in my way. So I'll show you what I'm going to do there. So we're going up here. We get up on this one. Now I'm set here. See, I can still wiggle around some of these. But oh, right there, there's one I cannot get around anymore. See how I cannot get around that branch? I have to get up higher to hang this. So what I'm doing, taking this stick, and just for right now, for temporary purposes, hanging it on this step so it's right there out of the way. Now I'm going to grab my other harness line right here, and I'm going to take this up as high as I can and get it over as many sticks as I can so that I can get to it. I don't know if I can reach quite that high, but I want to try. I want to go up as high as I can, because if I got to go one at a time past this one, this one, this one, it gets to be a pain in the butt. So I want to get up past as many of these as I can and then lock myself in right here. Now I am locked to that tree with that one. So now I can actually disconnect my lineman belt here. So I step on here, I can disconnect this, take this up with me higher, come up here, like this. See how I'm still connected to that tree and safe? I can come up here higher up, lock this anywhere I want to, and then I can reattach my lineman belt again higher than any of the sticks that I can reach. So now that I have this on and hooked, I just cleared all these sticks in one quick connect. So now I can disconnect this one, take it right out of there, don't need it. And then I can hang my third stick on here now. So I'm set and ready. We know I like to be about right there. So I take my stick and bring it in, set it here. Lock that in. Bring it up to the right height, make sure we're level. And we are set there. So now we have that stick locked in and set. And I was able to maintain one jump, okay? Again, keep in mind, 95 degrees, sweating like crazy. But with that, I was able to skip all of these branches to here with just one quick connect on there. So it was pretty simple. Now I got another situation here where I'll have to do the same exact thing to get around these once I get up here. So I come up here and I move right on up the tree. So now I want my stand here to end up being about right here is what I'm looking for, right in this general spot. So right now I'm still okay with this lineman belt being here, but I need to get it above. I don't want to be working here with it down low like this. So I need to get that above. So what I'm going to do, pull myself in while I'm standing right here. Then I'm going to take my line again. I'm going to come up here higher up. Again, you can see that I'm skipping a ton of branches at one time, okay? Not just taking it one at a time, skipping a bunch. Now I am locked in there. I can disconnect my lineman belt, bring this up, throw this right up in here too. Reconnect my lineman belt, disconnect this one. See how that works? Sweet, simple, and easy. And that solves your problem. Now, when I want to hang that stand on here, I want that stand to be right in here. So I take the stand, I'm connected to that tree, completely safe. Pop the cord, pull the buckle through, like that. Out the platform, throw it on the tree where I want it. It'll be about right there. Lean it right on there, wrap around. That right in, connector, tighten it and done. Okay, so now we have that on and we have it snugged in Make sure everything is good. Double check it. Take your time. There's no reason to hurry with this. Like here, I want to make sure that buckle's flipped over. Right, there we go. Seat that stand. Stand is seat, set. Here we go. Bat wing is locked. I am good. See how my alignment belt is above. You can see it here. I'll let it out some. But you can see my alignment belt is above my stand. That's what I want. If my alignment belt was down there or in here, I'm in a tight spot and I got to really fight to disconnect and reconnect that, and I got to use that bow line loop I put in there beforehand. Now we don't have to do that. I'm connected where I'm at and set right now real good. So now I just climb into my stand with my alignment belt on. Seat up, pull that over it so I got room on my last step, because you always want to step down into. You don't want to step up and slide a stand, because then you can kick a stand out. You don't want that, okay? You want to be able to step on it where you can seat that stand, put your weight down on there, okay? So now that I'm set here, I still have my alignment belt connected. Now what I do is I take this line that I'm going to use, put it around the tree, and again I'm going to tie my simple bow line right in there. Goes through once, comes around, goes back in, and snug her right up. And what this bow line does is that keeps that tight on the tree for me, so now that doesn't walk down the tree like a lot of harness setups do. So now I can disconnect my alignment belt, put it right there and leave it right there. I am in pure hunt mode. I am set right now. I am ready. And I can shoot, sorry again, 95 degrees. Whew. But I can shoot everything out this way, anywhere I want to be. I can shoot anything here. I can shoot anything here. And if they're coming behind me, with my adjustment like I showed you in that other one, I can hit this and I can go into pure saddle mode and shoot this way or shoot this way. I have total flexibility to do anything I want to up here. Total control. Sliding this will let me have my control that I need to do so that I can have it any way I want to hunt. So there you go. That's kind of how this system that I've been using works and gives you an example of it. So thanks for watching. Talk to you soon. Bye.